A woman from Houston suffered a major stroke and aneurysm at work and ended up staying overnight at her office, not realizing what was happening to her.
Her boyfriend searched everywhere for her and was able to get her to the hospital soon enough for surgeons to help save her life.
Dionysia Elizaris is only in her mid-30s and thought she was healthy. She had no idea what was brewing in her brain while at work.
For some reason, I got locked in this place. And granted, I was already in and out. I was already, I wasted myself as far as, letting all the bowel movements out and stuff. And literally spent a whole day at the office, 13 hours straight, bleeding out for my aneurysm. And granted, I did have a stroke first. Then I had the aneurysm.
Dionysia's colleagues reached out to her boyfriend the next day, and he raced her to the hospital in Webster. They transferred her by life flight and rushed her to Memorial Hermann in the Texas Medical Center.
So she had presented to the hospital with a ruptured brain aneurysm. It's a condition we call subarachnoid hemorrhage. Very deadly, very devastating disease. About a third of the patients who have this don't survive, and about 2/3 are left with severe disability.
Dr. Sunil Sheth is an endovascular surgeon with UT Health Houston and Memorial Hermann and performed an emergency procedure to stop her brain bleed. He is amazed with Dionysia's recovery.
Yeah, she's one of the few who've done very well, and we're very fortunate that we're able to help her along the way. But it requires a team effort. There's the neurologists, the neurosurgeons, the ICU doctors, everyone working together, plus she herself putting in lots of effort.
It was a traumatic brain injury.
So when these aneurysms explode, it is just like that. It's like a bomb going off.
She had to learn how to walk, talk, and everything in between again. She did her own rehabilitation and taught herself to do those things through serious self-talk.
You gotta walk, get up, you gotta talk, get up, you gotta write and read. You got to do math because I'm an accountant.
It took 3 months, but she did it with the support of family and friends. All that time, she had another serious health concern to deal with.
And she had 2 aneurysms that we had to address. And this does happen. About 30% of people will have multiple aneurysms, and we call them mirrors. And that was her case. She had mirror aneurysms on either side of her brain.
Dr. Sheth and his team worked hard to get her insurance to cover the cost of another surgery, and they finally pulled it off 6 months later.
She remained very positive. I think that was a big impact on this, too, is that she remained very hopeful, optimistic. She's a very tenacious person, and having that drive to continue to get better made a big difference.
The mind is a powerful thing, honestly, and you got to keep on positive. You got to keep on because life is too short. You got to show what you're about.
Can you believe she taught herself all those things again? In all the years I've been a medical reporter, I've never been able to see someone with that many deficits do it themselves. Wow. And that's how her mind was set to it.
She has such a great attitude.
She's unreal.
Yeah.
She really is. So we're going to continue that conversation. I hope you'll join me at 12:30 today for Lunch for the Soul. You can find us on our Fox 26 Facebook page or our website, and she's going to tell you how faith really played a role. She says there's something bigger than her that kept her going through all this, and she'll walk us through that.
Oh, that's awesome. Hopefully she'll inspire somebody else.
Oh, I sure think so.
Yeah.